We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Isotopes and the Cincinnati Reds. Kenny Lofton, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for a National League batting title. First pitch is next. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First offering on its way. Jeffrey Delgadio is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here. They'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
The count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Into the box now, Benito Santiago. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Andrew Jones is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Patrick Corbin gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in the grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Evans has it, and there's one away. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
You know, walking around the cage before BP, Matty, one thing jumped out at me. This team's last in runs, and when you look at the lineup, they are well aware of it. They don't want to create that clubhouse divide where it's pitching staff on one side of the room and offense on the other, and the pitchers feel like they have to be perfect all the time. This offense is better than this, and it has to start today.
And again, a throw. Standing in now, Kenny Lofton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. And he'll step off and try again. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Over to take charge of this one is Andrew, and that'll do it. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Digging in, Joe Morgan. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title.
Yeah, he's hitting well over 350 his last 10 games, so he's really trying to pull away from the pack, D-Row.
Yeah, Dan, and there's really no holes in his swing right now. Nowhere for this pitcher to go. If he hangs something, it gets absolutely shot in the gap, and he's right on time with the fastball as well.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Line drive to left. And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
At the plate, Dwight Evans. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The average at 284 to begin play. 17 home runs and 58 runs batted in. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Evans, 30 years of age. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2020 draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
In now, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Carter is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins.
Leading up for the Reds, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Stepping in now, Joe Carter popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
To the plate now, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 17 home runs and 44 RBIs. Fastball well outside. Two-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1. The 2-1 home takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Digging in now, Jorge Alfaro. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hoskins, the runner at first with 2 gone. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bottom of the second here with no score. Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Count remains full. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 3-2 one more time. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Reds leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping up to the plate, Joe Torre. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting it, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
So stepping in, Jose Iglesias. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. He's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Stepping into the box, Patrick Corbin. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. In there, 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here's another 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So here's Scooter Gennett, his career batting line with Patrick Corbin. Just a 1-for-12 career line. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Gennett has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Gennett is retired, and there's one away. Standing in, Carlos Rodon. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he got him.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. So now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And it's fouled away. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Reds are down and ordered. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in, Jeffrey Delgadio back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. 3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Standing in now, Benito Santiago. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
At the plate, Andrew Jones, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Martinez is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. First offering on its way. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Carter comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now back.
So coming to the plate, Dwight Evans. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Indiana leads this one 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Martinez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so that they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
In now, Kenny Lofton runs up and gets this one down. Throw not going to get him, and doggone if Lofton's not a master of that. The bunt single.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
The 1-0. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
First offering on its way. Joe Carter comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the run will score all the way from first.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Brian Anderson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. The 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the second out. Ready now for Cincinnati. Jorge Alfaro, runner in scoring position with Cigar. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Joe Morgan at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Reds lead this one 2-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Evan Longoria. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Sent out to straightaway center field. Lofton is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Joe Torre. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Drilled to the left side. Mondesi scoops it up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Mondesi ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. What a set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Scooter Gennett. A ball and no strikes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Hey, right here, anytime a leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
At the plate now, Carlos Rodon. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. To Iglesias for one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adalberto Mondesi. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Runners on first with one down. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, the right fielder, Jose.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Martinez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's set and the pitch. Rolled slowly down the first base line. Throw in time and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. At the plate, Patrick Corbin. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Alfaro over to his left. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 23, Jeffrey Delgado.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jeffrey Delgado.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
0-1 the count. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The catcher, number 9. Benito.
Riding in once again, Benito Santiago. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded by Jeanette. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Kenny Lofton.
The center fielder, Kenny Lofton.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So that's his 2nd knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here. He
lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Now a move over to first. Runners back. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. That's 2-2.
I got to count. 2-2.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Joe Carter, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Set with the 0-1. Pitch outside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And that's going to plate the runner from second, as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Brian Anderson is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Runner at second here with one man out. And that misses. 2-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time, and that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. As a look, now the pitch. Comes set, and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Runners are at first and second with one away. inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
The 0-1 delivery. And he fouls this one off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Andrew Jones.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And Andrew finds the alley. This ought to be extra bases. And he is into second as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
So now to the plate, Joe Morgan. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Carter is there, and he'll bring this one in. Stepping in, Dwight Evans. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that brings up Evan Longoria. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Hit out towards second. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Michael Lorenzen will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Danny Jansen is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 9.
Stepping in now, Joe Torre, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
A ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. On and they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Reds lead it 3-2. Up next is Danny Jansen. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Homer Bailey will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Haven Smith will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
And batting 9, number 26, Haven Smith.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. And there's a base hit. So a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. Standing in now, Adalberto Mondesi. Now a bunt attempt here. Smith is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jose.
Now to the plate, Jose Martinez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Good waist pitch. 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
From the stretch.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
A ball and a strike now. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. First and second now, one man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Reese Hoskins is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1.
Ball, that's just out.
This one's down to third. Longoria's there. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple, but they still lead it 3-2. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Digging in, number 26, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Line toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Goose Gossage enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Now pitching for the Reds.
Now at the plate, Jeffrey Delgadio will swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lofton is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and up next, former World Series hero Joe Carter. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate, and he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Ready for another shot now. Brian Anderson, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. High in the air down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Freddie Freeman will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now pitching, Andrew.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Unable to find the zone with the slider. With runners in scoring position this season, Freeman is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Another one sent foul. Runners on first with one down. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now, Danny Jansen. No balls and a strike to count. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Strike two as the fastball is let go. Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. We've played 8 full. The Reds are on top 4-2. Josh Taylor comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 72.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Benito Santiago. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. The 1-1 home. Liner towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile. Bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
To the plate now, Andrew Jones. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Short, hit hard. Oh, he makes the stop. The second for one. He beat it out.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed the second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up. Popped up. Anderson is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Coming to the plate now, Dwight Evans. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball hit hard towards center. Coming on is Lofton, but this gets down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Evan Longoria is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. He makes the catch, and the Reds will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Cincinnati